Alright, Nifty Thrifty Girl with a Singer 403A. This is one of the Slant needle sewing machines, a Slant Matic. It is a sister or cousin or closely related relative to the 401A or the 500A. This, of course, being the 403, means that you have to have the cam inserted to make your pattern. Without the cam inserted, this is a straight stitch machine only. Of course, it is a class 66 machine, which has the drop-in 66 bobbin mechanism here in front of the needle. Of course, it is the slant shank. It uses 15 by 1 needles, and for double needle patterns on this machine, as well as the other Slant-O-Matics, all you do is insert 2 needles side by side in the needle bar. You don't have to buy a special double needle. Cosmetically, this machine is in excellent condition. Lots of shine, no major paint damage or paint loss. It does have some chips in the paint along the very, very bottom edge down here. But, of course, that's the bottom. So if you have it in a cabinet or a case, that's not even going to show at all. And, of course, it doesn't affect the operation. It does have adjustable needle position left, center, right. This is your stitch width, and this is your stitch length in reverse. This is your throat plate release here. Your cam inserts here in the top door. And this machine hasn't been used a lot because the door is kind of hard to open. It's very tight. Get your fingernail up under there, and then you can get it, and your cam goes here. Of course, it's a light beige oyster white color combination, the same as all. Your bobbin winders here on the wheel. And of course, this is a gear-driven machine. There's no belt to change. It is direct drive gear driven. It is all metal, of course, no plastic gears. And it is tabletop ready, or you can put it in a Singer cabinet, or they make carrying cases or covers for these as well. It's hard to put these in a universal carrying case because of the way the cords plug in over here at the end. Now, speaking of cords, both cords are in like new condition. The power cord seems to be new. I did not purchase it, but it's black. It's very, very new looking. The foot pedal cord is the original, but it's in very, very good like new condition as well. It's serviced and ready to go, the same as our machines always are. It does come with the original accessory box. I'm trying to get my camera in place here so you can see it. It's the tan color box. This one's more like the color of the 500 one, but anyway. It has your button. It's a 2-layer box. Has your straight stitch plate, pack of needles, your button sewing foot, your straight stitch foot, your special purpose foot, your seam guide, a couple of vintage metal bobbins, and a couple of plastic bobbins. And if you lift off the top, you have another layer of goodies. Now, the ruffler is missing out of the box, and unfortunately I don't have a slant shank ruffler to put in here. That's the only major attachment that was missing, so I've put a couple extra cams in. Your screwdriver and your lint brush goes in this little compartment here, and they were missing as well. But you have your zipper foot, your hammer foot, and your binder here. And these are the 5 original cams that came with the machine, and then I put a couple extras in there. And, of course, the zigzag cam is already in the machine. So, altogether, you get 4 or 5, you get 7 cams. And, of course, you can buy more sets on eBay if you'd like all 21 cams to go with the machine. Because this is the basic straight stitch machine, all the cams that you buy can be created by the machine and aren't already created. Kind of cool. It does also come with a buttonholer with the instruction booklet. And it is complete and correct for the machine, and by this I mean that it comes with the correct cover plate. A lot of the buttonholers that you see will not have the correct button needle plate cover to work with the 403 and the 400 and 500 machines. This is a correct cover plate, so the buttonholer will work with this machine. Cover plate's kind of hard to find, and even if it's a slant shank buttonholer, it might not have the correct cover plate in it. So that is ready to go with this 403. I feel like I'm rambling. But I'm going to sew with the machine so you can see that she's ready to go. I've got the zigzag in there now. The motor sounds wonderful. She does make a nice stitch. Didn't have a lot of tension issues with her this morning. Actually, there's still a little bit. Sometimes these machines are really grumpy when it comes to tension, but that's just the Slant. That's just the series. You have to really dial in the tension a lot. Sometimes if you use a plastic bobbin in place of a metal bobbin, you'll have to adjust. Your fabric will make a lot of difference. See, now yesterday I made a perfect zigzag with it. And today it's being a little harder to dial in. Maybe adjust. And you can tweak the top and bottom to fit each other. You want them to be balanced. See, it seems like the bobbin case might be a little tight. Yesterday I was sewing with a plastic bobbin. Today I've got a metal bobbin in, so that could be the big difference as well. The metal bobbin's a little heavier, so it's probably going to be drag a little more. But these machines are grumpy when it comes to tension. Some people don't mind that. Personally, I don't like it. Now see, I loosened up the bobbin. Maybe a little too much. But it's just a matter of tweaking them and getting them balanced according to your fabric and what bobbin you're using, and sometimes even your thread size. That's better. As you can see, she's singing along. Oh yeah, that kind of dialed it in. My last line there is about perfect on the bottom and the top. It's just a matter of dialing it in, and it'll take a couple tries according to what you're doing. But that is your Singer Slant-O-Matic Model 403A machine, serviced and ready to go.